Hi, I'm Nyesha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Hartford parents who are on the waiting list. What we know is that there are thousands of parents here in Hartford that have gone through the process and sought better schools for their kids, and they have been left at the door being told that there's not room for them. What we're going to do on our walk today, we passed by some of the state institutions that have an impact on this and have some responsibility to fulfill the constitutional guarantee for quality education. And we started at the state legislature, and then we walked past the state capitol where the governor's office is. We also walked past the state Supreme Court where this journey, one part of this journey began 25 years ago, 1989, but 10 or 11 families took action and filed suit against the state, demanding quality education for Hartford kids. So today, we have several speakers that are going to tell a little bit about their story and this struggle. And we have people here in the seats in high-performing, high-quality schools, and these folks, of course, represent the thousands who are still waiting to get in, the thousands of parents and students. So we'll start off with Evelyn Richardson, who is a Hartford parent.
Hello everyone, my name is Evelyn Richardson. I'm the mother of 7 children born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut. I have 3 children still at home. I started out on this journey at Sands Elementary School, and I was being told that my children's school was failing. I was advised by one of my child's teachers that I might want to try to get my child into a better school, because at that time she was simply holding up the scores for the school. I reached out to the choice program and also to magnet schools, and a couple of my kids ended up making it into Granby, and another one of my children made it into Capital Prep. But as a mother, and I actually work as a transportation counselor at CREC, and I also am the founder of an organization called Daughters of Eve, where I have about 30 children in my direct sphere of influence, and their parents and it really breaks my heart to realize that I am considered fortunate in a city where so many others are considered unfortunate. It is sad for me as a parent and as someone who have children under my influence to say, my children made it, but yours didn't. How can we as a community, as a city, as a state, look at one child and say, you deserve an education, and look at another and say there's no opportunities to you, maybe for you at this time, maybe next year, maybe 2 years, maybe by the time you're finished with school and there's no college that'll take you because you can't compete. Hartford children need quality schools and exposure to economic advancement right in their own communities, and if you can't give it to them here, open up magnet schools in other locations, just as long as our children get the quality education that they need. Hartford kids can't wait no more. We demand quality education today, not yesterday. Today, not tomorrow. Today.
Where's my seat? 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 Where's my seat?
My name is Deborah St. Germain. I am a City of Hartford teacher for 36 years, resident homeowner. My son graduated from Buckley High School. Their mom graduated from the first magnet school. Janessa is 4. She has now been on a waiting list. This is her second year. We tried to get her into a 4-year-old program last year, and she remained at number 3 on the list all year long and did not get into a school. And this year, these are her numbers. Woo. She also is not in a school. We did not understand that you get thrown back into the lottery. Even though I'm a teacher, I'm having trouble keeping up with how this process works. I can't even advise my kids properly. We didn't know that if you don't get into a magnet school lottery, now you have to register for a neighborhood school lottery. You also don't get into your neighborhood school. So we just had to do that process yesterday. We've been told there's no schools in our neighborhood that will be accepting her either. We have no idea where she's going to school. Jalea is 3 and she was accepted into a school, but her sister can't go with her and in fact is number 39 on that list. There is something wrong with a process that a teacher does not understand enough to be able to help their parents understand. I can't help my own child, my own son, and I certainly can't help my parents. I'm a teacher at Buckley. I have been trying for years to assist our students and their parents with this process. I did not really understand it fully till we were involved in it, and now I cannot tell you how convoluted and how much this process needs to change. Governor, Commissioner of Education, please listen to these few parents who are representing the many today. I am here for their parents who are working. We need this process changed so every child in Hartford can get into a school that will educate them properly. That is what Mr. Chef fought for so long ago, and I can't believe we're still here in 2014 fighting for that process, but I'm going to fight because these are my grandchildren. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lourdes Fonseca. I don't have kids in the school system right now. I did for many years. They was a student of the Hartford public school system from all the way from kindergarten to 12th grade. My story is very simple. I have 2 sons. One of them made it in magnet school, the other one never made it. However, the one who made it, I have to wait 6 long years for see that happen. And we finally saw it when he was in his junior year. It was so frustrated that he don't even wanted it to go. He said, well, 2 more years, I can have it anywhere. and I forced him to do it. And I'm glad that he did. And after he started there, I observed the difference in the education and the outcomes. He graduated from Pathways to Technology, went to college, got a job right now, versus my other one who graduated from a regular high school, reading in the 7th grade level, went to Capital Community College. He couldn't make it through. He had to do all the remedials from the bottom and build it up. He gave up. And even though I still push him for education and he's now attending Hartford Job Corps Academy, that tells us the educational system that we are having these days. I don't think that we have to wait that long to have a high quality education. We needed it yesterday. Today is kind of late, but we're still fighting and we're still pushing. Right now, like I said, my kids are not in the school system, but I'm fighting now, so in the future my grandkids can have a high quality education that they deserve. And we all deserve it. They're our future, who's going to take care of us one day if they don't get the right education. Thank you.
Great job, great job. All right, and now we're going to hear from Christian Ortiz, the recent graduate who was on the wait list for many years.
Good afternoon. My name is Christian Ortiz. I have lived in Hartford my entire life. I am not a parent, but I am a recent graduate from the Hartford Public School System. I am here today because I think it is important to share my story. I represent thousands of Hartford children sitting on the wait list hoping for access to quality education, but in the meantime stuck in failing schools. For more than 10 years, I was denied access and quality education. Throughout my entire elementary, middle, and high school years, I applied for magnet schools. Sadly, year after year, I was either waitlisted or outright denied. You might ask why I kept applying after getting such negative responses for over a decade of trying. But my mother, like all the parents that have come out today, believed in me and believed that I deserve better. My mother recognized the many ways in which the system failed me and refused to give up. By the time I graduated high school, I went through 7 schools, stood back twice, and dropped out once. The most difficult time period for me was during high school when I was bounced back and forth from different school to different school. I saw the school where the atmosphere and culture promoted learning rather than violence, where the teachers held students to high standards and encouraged academic achievement. I don't think this is a big thing to ask for. In fact, I think it should be mandatory. By the 10th grade, I had so much trouble that I finally gave up and dropped out of school. For many Hartford students, the story would end here. But each year, hundreds drop out and never return to school at all. But again, through support and encouragement of my family, I did return to school. You see, during all this time, my mother continued to apply for magnet school programs, and by the 11th grade, I was finally accepted into Pathways to Technology Magnet High School. When I got there, I was informed that the subpar education I received the previous year would cause me to repeat the 11th grade, but I didn't let that stop me from moving forward in my life. I repeated the 11th grade and went on to graduate from high school. As I look back on this experience, I wish that I had gotten into a magnet school sooner. I believe that if I had access to quality education sooner, I would never have dropped out or repeated 10th and 11th grades. I truly believe that if I had the opportunity sooner, I would be further in life, but this only motivates me to work harder now that I am an adult. Ironically, my story isn't a failure, it's a success. I finally made it in. I finally got my seat. But this is not the case for many others. In fact, my younger brother never got into a magnet school. He went to college, did his work, graduated proudly. But when he got to Capital, he wasn't prepared for it. He tried hard, he's still going. And I'm really proud of him for keeping going, even though he never made it into a magnet school like I did. And this is what happens to the thousands of kids that are stuck on waiting lists or denied access. I am here to speak on behalf of the Hartford Public School students and say that something has got to change. We can't wait any longer. Children are the future. They deserve the best. Thank you.
Thank you for taking time to come and stand up for your children's our children's constitutional rights. You know, I believe that the birth of a child is an opportunity for society to redeem itself. Now, in some places, in some countries,
there are things that prevent that. There are obstacles to that choice, like war and national poverty. But here in the great nation of the United States, here in the great city of Connecticut, there are no wars. What we face here, in my opinion, is a lack of political will to provide our children with the education they deserve to become contributing adults to our society. This is not just altruism. As a young man said, if we don't prepare our children to take their rightful place in society and give back and become the workforce, the quality of life for all of Connecticut residents, the quality of life for all of the United States will decrease. So who are we waiting for? What are we looking at that makes us think that we can't do this? Why are we resisting what we already know works? Expansion, access, expansion, open choice, expansion, more magnet schools, expansion, sharing best practices with those schools who are not magnetized, with teachers and principals and students and parents and local schools. We could do this if we had the political will behind us. And I know part of that political will, and you know me, y'all know me, I'm gonna say it, right? Yes. You know me, I think part of it is race and class. I think part of it is running from unions. I think part of it is just they don't want to spend any more money on our kids. But we're here to say that every dollar you get, we want 99 cents for education.
All right now.
Now I know that's unrealistic, but I wanted to say it anyway because, you know, at the end of the war, at the end of the Civil War, they promised us 40 acres of the mule. I ain't got my mule yet either. But I'm going to continue to press on what's right and what's just for our children. This is far from something that we should do because it's the right thing to do. This is what we need to do in support of our children's constitutional right, in support of the economy of our state, and in support of the economy of our nation. So, we'll be back. Until every child has a seat, we will return. Until every child has a seat, we will return.
Until every child has a seat, we will return.
So, you know, I hope Pryor's up there looking out somewhere, high government, what is his name? Commissioner. Our commissioner, because we are really insistent upon the fact it's only been 25 years for me. What's another 25? Thank you for coming out, and I hope to see you out here again.
You know, I think a lot of what was talked about today was about the need for more integrated seats, right? Specifically addressing chef. Some people think that maybe chef is done, right? There might be maybe enough kids have gotten into seats, but this is really about high quality schools. A lot of these parents are trying to get their kids into a high quality neighborhood school, charter school, and magnet school. They just want their kids in a high quality school. And you know, everyone that's in a position to do something about this needs to be listening, because this is, you know, Hartford is 8 years into its reform, and there's still half, if not more than half, of parents not having their kid in a high quality school. And so this is about not letting up. And I'm so excited to see parents come out. But you know, we also have to help a lot more parents find their voice and feel like they can do something about this. And today it was a lot of talk about more magnet schools and more seats in suburban schools, but what parents want more than anything is a great school right down the street. And you know, that's what Achieve Hartford is fighting for, is just great school options for families. And I'm just glad to see parents come out and make their voice heard. But you know, we got to make sure everyone knows that this is not just a magnet school issue or a chef issue. This is much bigger than that, and it's about folks within the governor's office, the State Department of Ed, the legislatures, and within the Hartford Public Schools, State Board of Ed, local Board of Ed, coming together and saying, you know, this is all our problem, and we got to make sure every kid, all means all, is in a high quality school, and we don't have, you know, another 3 decades to make it happen. So that's what I have to say.
Gymnast.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I want to hear.
Año tras año, cada año pues se les niega la oportunidad a tener una educación de calidad.